Now we also have to discuss the layers of the stomach, and these are going to be common layers that are going to be found in all of the digestive organs. First off, we have the tunica mucosa. This is going to be the innermost layer, so this is what food is actually coming into contact with. And in the stomach, these are going to have special cells that are releasing digestive enzymes like pepsinogen or the hydrochloric acid that'll help break down the food. Just underneath that, we'll find the submucosa, and this is going to have lots of connective tissue and blood vessels found in this layer. Just under that, we have the tunica muscularis. You'll also see it called the muscularis externa. And in the stomach, this is unique as it has 3 layers of muscle, whereas elsewhere, there's only 2. And then the serosa, we've already mentioned. This can be the outermost layer. Now, in this musculature, we see the oblique layer and the circular layer and the longitudinal layer. So oblique will be the innermost, circular will be the middle, and then longitudinal will be the outermost layer. Now, as we take a look at this, this will be the tunica mucosa right here. Okay, that's where we find all those cells, and again, the food would be sitting right about here. Just under that, we have the submucosa, which would be the connective tissue and all the blood vessels. And then we start our tunica muscularis with our 3 layers of muscles. So we're looking at a stomach here. We have the inner oblique layer right here. We have the middle circular layer. And then we have the outer longitudinal layer. And then we also see the serosa there at the bottom. We also have gastric rugae. These are actually ridges in the mucosa, so they look like little wrinkles that are going to allow the stomach to expand when it fills up with food or other contents. And so as we look here, these little wrinkles are going to be the gastric rugae, and again, they just allow the stomach to expand. But we also see the 3 muscle layers. We see the oblique layer coming at an angle here. We see the circular layer in the middle, and then we see the longitudinal muscle layer. That's all a part of the tunica muscularis of the stomach. Now we also are starting the small intestine, and the first part is called the duodenum or the duodenum. This is the shortest portion. The middle portion of the small intestine is called the jejunum, and then we have the ileum at the very end. Now, in this picture, I really like it showcases the differences in the regions. In blue, we have the duodenum here. In the middle, in purple, we have the jejunum, which you follow all the way around here. And then in orange, we have the ileum. Now, in the small intestine, again, we're going to have those same layers, but we have something else called the plicae circularis. These will look like little rings or folds in the small intestine themselves. And all these are doing is just allowing an increased surface area, so just giving the cells more of a chance to absorb nutrients out of the food. We'll see the same thing, tunica mucosa, submucosa, and the tunica muscularis, only this time the tunica muscularis will have 2 layers. It'll just have an inner circular layer and an outer longitudinal layer. And then we have the serosa again.